Hey everybody, AZ Badfish here. Welcome back to the Craftinomical SMP. So today I want to do some more work out at the fish and chip shop. We're actually going to build the store, the restaurant, stuff like that. But first I want to show you some stuff I did off camera. If you remember, part of the shop that we had built was a little compact machine for our egg farm, and that just wasn't cutting it. For some reason, sometimes the eggs worked, sometimes they didn't. I couldn't figure out what was causing it to not work. Like, I would log in the next day and I had no more fish and chips, which meant there was no eggs getting put into the system. So, not sure what was going on with that. I decided an easy way to fix that would be to just pass the seeds back to my main base area. So I've got all these seeds in a drawer. They're feeding into this animal feeder, which basically is feeding all the chickens in a 7x7 area. I've also got this absorption hopper in here, which is picking up all the eggs that are being dropped and putting them into this other ender storage container, which is putting the eggs back in the actual, I guess you would call it the factory area, the kitchen area, maybe. I'm not sure, of the store. So I haven't been over there to check on that since I've set this up, so hopefully this is working. But, I mean, I don't see any eggs here. I just logged in, so I think we're doing okay. The cool thing about these feeders, by the way, if you didn't know, is they stop working once there are 35 of any type of animal inside its working area. So I think we're at that limit now. We're not going to be getting any more chickens, and that's good. I like that because otherwise, you know, this thing would just work forever, and we'd eventually crash the server with chickens. So let's head over to Craftinomaville and check out our situation. Man, I love those things. Alright, so we're here at the city. If the server could catch up to me, that would be fantastic. What's going on over here? Somebody left me a present. Brought you a buddy. Thank you, Naragath. I appreciate that chicken. That's awesome. So let's go see what we got going on down here. Wow. This has definitely been working. So we've got 0 fish in the system, which means that now that seems to be the we got tons of eggs. Tons of eggs. I bet you that means we've got full eggs in here. Yep, eggs are full. This is backed up, and this is good. I expected to see this, right? This is working exactly how I want it to work. All these things are basically full. It can't work anymore, so it won't take any more stuff. This is good. This is good. This is what I want to see. So now fish seems to be the limiting factor, but we've got 10,000, nearly 11,000 fish and chips in here. So I think we're doing okay. I mean, the stack limit is 192. We've got 166. So yeah, we're doing okay. I think our shop is going to work just fine. If anything, I can always come in here and even add another fisher, basically. And that's not going to be that difficult to do. So I think I want to take a look at some kind of build in here. Now, what I'm thinking is to have a small-ish kind of inside space, and then have kind of a larger, well, I'm not really sure at this point. So probably more than half the size, at least, of an actual building, and then we'll have an outside eating spot with like tables and chairs and stuff. I think that could be pretty neat, and then it'll like lead off down into this boardwalk area. So that is what I think I'm gonna do. I think, you know what, you can be free, little friend. I appreciate that Naragath has hooked this up, but you can be free. I don't actually need you in my shop, so I appreciate it. But you're free to go. So go. You're free. Be free. Anyways. So, if you guys watched my streams, which I'm guessing probably haven't, I built a, what is it called? I can never remember the name of the flower, but there is a, let's just do this, at Botania. There is a flower in here, somewhere. Oh, metamorphosis. So this flower, what this flower does, is it will turn stone in its, in its working area, basically, which is fairly big. We tested it out, and it's a large area. So this turns stone around it into these, basically these blocks, these metamorphic blocks, and these are really awesome. So I want to build with some of these, probably, and it's biome dependent, which is kind of neat. So depending on which biome you're in, you'll get a few different types. Like here's the plain one, which is kind of an olive green. There's this taiga, which is kind of a teal color. Mesa, which is like a pinkish purple. Mountain stone, which looks like it's black. The fungal stone, so from like a mushroom island. This will be purple, and then we've got the forest stone, which is like a brighter green. I think that's pretty awesome. I think I want to use the taiga stone for this, because this is kind of like a beach area. So I think this teal color would look pretty neat. So I'll grab a couple stacks of this. Do I have any concrete? I have black concrete. I'm thinking I want to use concrete powder, which would be kind of neat. So I'm sure I have tons of gravel and sand. And I probably got a bunch of bone meal, but I don't want to use bone meal for this. Let's take a look. I know I've got some of this. Yeah, let's make a bunch of this, because I've got tons of petals, so that's not a problem. See, yeah, 2.2k. That's a lot of petals. So I want to make a whole bunch of white concrete powder to be the walls, and then I'm going to use the teal color. I guess teal, right? I mean, that seems right. It's close to kind of cyan, but not quite. So we use this stuff. Let's go back to our concrete powder. We'll make some of this stuff, but not with you. Dang it. We'll make it with you. Oh, and that gives us 8 apiece? I forgot about that. So I'm not sure how many of these we're going to need. I'll start with 3 stacks for now. Actually, let's go with 4 stacks. Maybe 5. I always end up needing more than I made. And then we'll have some sort of glass panes as windows. The white, that might be too much white. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe blue. Maybe blue. I think blue might be good. Do I have any blue powder? I do. I have light blue. Let's see how that looks before I go nuts. Okay. So, we're going to need a main building on here. So I think what I'm going to do is spend a little bit of time here kind of figuring out how I want to make this building look, and I'll come back to you guys in a minute. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good start. I think this is looking good. I like the colors. I like the way they work together. And just to test it out, we put in these light blue stained glass panes, and I think that color works well with what we got going on here. So I think what I got to do now is just kind of go through and kind of finalize the building. I think we're going to have a lot more windows here. We're going to have a side exit or side door, I suppose, because you can go in and out of it. We'll have a main door in here with some more windows. Probably not going to have any windows along the back or this side. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. And then we'll have to put in like a counter, maybe a few pieces of interior seating, stuff like that. But we'll work on that here in a bit. Alright, so a little bit of a progress update here. I've got the windows in place. I think they're looking pretty good. This is kind of odd. I really wanted this to be a big, just giant glass wall, but it's not really working out because the glass doesn't connect to the side of the door, and I just realized it doesn't connect to the top either. So I'm going to have to do something about that, and I'm thinking I probably should maybe wrap the doors completely in the metamorphic blocks So let's do that real quick. And we'll have to do the other side as well, which is going to be a little annoying because, of course, we're using the concrete powder, which means that it's going to fall once we start doing it. But that's all right. We can handle that. So we're going to have to basically take this whole section out. Because if we don't, it'll just fall down and we'll have to take it out anyways. So, yeah, that's a thing. So we'll just have to replace it. We'll wrap the doors like this. And then put our concrete powder back in place. Something like this. Yeah. I think that looks okay. Kinda. That looks a little weird right there. I wonder if maybe I should just run glass along the top here as well. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it looks kind of strange here too. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I think I'll leave it for now. But as you can see, we've got these doors. Actually, I modified them with this door factory to make them so they slide to the side rather than open in and out. So that's pretty neat. We've got some sea lanterns for like fluorescent lighting or whatever. And I replaced the floor entirely with spruce wood. And we've got a nice birch wood ceiling, which I think looks kind of neat. Pretty good with the block palette that we've got going on here. So what I need to do now is add in like a counter here and then probably like a way to actually get the food, you know what I mean? So we'll probably just pipe the fish and chips up from the bottom into... I don't know if I want to put them in another drawer, maybe just in a chest. Not sure. Not sure how exactly I want to do that. But for now, I need to get a counter in place. And I'm wondering if maybe just an oak wood counter would look good, because even though I used spruce wood to make these pressure plates, they ended up being the normal, just a regular wood color pressure plate, which is odd to me in this modded environment that we're in. But, it is what it is. So maybe come around like this, have like a counter space here. I think that looks okay. Not sure how exactly I want to do this. Maybe something that makes sense, right? A chest would be okay, I suppose. A drawer could be okay, but then we're just going to end up with, two drawers, basically. A drawer from underneath, piping up to a drawer up here. Or maybe I don't even need to have the drawer underneath. Maybe we'll just pipe it all straight up into here. Where would that go? Probably in the middle, I assume. We also need a payment chest, and I'm not sure even what I want to charge for this, because to be honest, I don't really need anything. Like, that's kind of the issue with modded, right? Is that, it's so easy to get stuff that most people have everything that they need already. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I want to charge for it, but I'm thinking maybe right here we pipe this stuff up. So just basically run this pipe instead of to this drawer. We could probably just move this drawer, get some packing tape, and move it up to the top. That might be the best way to do things. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll get some packing tape. I don't know if I actually have any. I'll need to craft some. Yeah, packing tape's easy. So we'll slap the packing tape on like this, and we can pick it up. Nice. Do I have any item ducts? Not a lot. Not a lot. And actually, let's throw this stuff out so it goes into my... what do you call it? Man, Danknull. There it is. I'll craft up some more item ducts here. Maybe if it lets me type in the window. Let's just make a bunch. I always end up making a ton of these things. Oh, now I'm waiting on items. Alright, then we'll just run it up like this. I'll probably need, let's go ahead and swap that out. Prop this up here. And then I guess we'll just put this here. Nice. Okay. Fish and chips. There we go. I kind of want to cover this up. I mean, I wouldn't need to cover it up if I had it below the counter, but I kind of need it there. I think thermal has covers. I'm pretty sure. Right, yeah, thermodynamics. Okay. So we need structural ducts, which I've got a couple. Nice. Okay. So that gives me 6. Awesome. So then I can just do like this. Cover there, and a cover there. Awesome. Okay, so we've got our food there. Now we just need a payment chest. And not really sure what I want to charge for that. So we'll leave that there for now. Yeah, like I said, I really don't need anything. I suppose I could charge like, I mean, diamonds are so overrated. I mean, they really are overrated. I've got a ton of them, right? Like 1.2 thousand diamond blocks. I'm never going to need diamonds. I do kind of need, I mean, I've got less than 500 nether stars, which I still have a lot of nether stars. I don't have very many dragon hearts, but that's kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, go kill a dragon, and then I'll give you a stack of fish and chips. So I don't really know what to charge. I might just make them free, you know, because it's literally being created out of nothing. So it's mostly just to have something here. Maybe we leave a donation chest. Just people can donate stuff if they you know want to. If they really want to pay me something, they can just donate stuff. So maybe that's what I'll do. So I think let's make a. Do we have any trapdoors? Actually, I should probably be looking in here. I've got a regular trapdoor, which could work. I wanna close this off like this. So maybe a trapdoor like that, right? Kind of like an employee entrance, I guess. That works for me. Yeah, we'll set up. We'll just set up a chest here. I need to make sure I'm in the thing. There we go. Get a chest. I'll make it an iron chest because I got one, and I don't really have a reason for it. Do I have any signs? Sure. You know what? Maybe we'll leave the sign for now. We don't need a sign. I want to have like an actual menu screen, maybe. I need to figure out those screens. Or a bigger sign. Yeah, maybe we'll just use a sign for now, because I don't really want to mess with screens. I don't have a place to put the screen controller, I guess. Because I know that's how it works. You put a screen, and you need a screen controller. You know what? Let me go mess with that for a minute. Alright, guys. So I got the screen in place, and got the screen controller down here. Looking pretty cool, I think. I was hoping to have like a really big one, but then I couldn't actually have these lights here, because if I try to put a screen up here with these lights in front of it, it tries to put it on the ceiling. So that's pretty strange. I was also tried to connect 3 of these little ones together to make like a, you know, a pretty wide one, but that didn't really work either. So I guess that's what we'll have to go with, but I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, we've got our donations box down here, just in case anybody wants some of that stuff. So we're pretty close to be done with the inside here. I want to add a few tables and chairs in here, but there's not a ton of space. So I think what I'm going to do, let's check out some of these. I was already kind of looking at them here. So I want to get a few tables for the inside, and I'm thinking I want these birch tables from Rustic, because they seem to be pretty easy to make. So, geez, out of sticks, always out of something, right? Let's craft up a whole bunch of sticks because I am tired of not having sticks when I need them. Alright, we'll make a couple tables, and then let's go back to the chairs, which is very similar in pattern, but with just an extra thing there. So that gives me 4 chairs. Alright, so let's check out and see how this looks. Yeah, it looks okay. And then if we have a chair, what direction is this going to place? Ah, very nice. So we can have chairs like this, and then we'll have another set right here. And we'll have another set right here. And then probably even another one right here. And I think that's pretty much the inside of this little place done. I do want to do some work on the outside, though. I want to have some kind of awning. We're going to need to get some fence going around so we can kind of fence everything in. And then we'll have more seating, outdoor seating out here. So let me kind of get that stuff put together, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. Alright, so I've got all the tables and chairs in place, and I went ahead and added a little awning over the top in the front and some umbrellas on the side, and I think that really kind of brings everything together. I really like it. I'm happy with how this has kind of turned out, and I hope you guys are too. So that's pretty much it. AZ's Fish and Chip Shop is now open for business, as of course we're on donations until I can come up with something that I really need. So I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, go ahead and leave me a like, leave me a comment down below if you got any suggestions or anything like that, and check out all the members links. They're down in the description, as long as all my personal links and stuff like that. So until next time, this is AZ Badfish signing out. I'll see you later. Bye bye.